New York led this game by a couple of goals at one point, but they find themselves tied after surrendering a pair in the second.
And Jim, they'll need a much better effort here in the third.
Here comes Scott Gomez. Just missed the net. To Downey. Now he brings it to center. Here comes Gagne. Shoots the puck from the wing. Over to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Nitti makes the big glove save. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Dubinsky wins the draw. In front. Shoots the puck from the slot. Puck taken by Dawes. Run over. Grabbed by Philadelphia. To Richards. Now it's passed to Hartnell. He dumps it. Into the corner. To Dubinsky. It's 2-on-1. Shoots the puck. Taken by New York. Shot it. Dubinsky. Around the back. He'll gather in the puck and start out. It's 2-on-1. Fired it. Roosevelt. Here's Michael Roosevelt, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. To Carter. Here comes Carter. Post. Another quick shot. Grabbed by Metro. Here come Philadelphia, putting on more pressure. Ahead to Carter, behind the net. To Puka. Here comes Puka. Nitti stacks him up. Another shot, missed the net. New York takes it. Shoots the puck, just missed the net. Out comes Aaron Asham. He'll go at him one-on-one. Shoots it. Quickly another shot. To Puka. Here comes Puka. Makes it hard on net. Nitti covers up for the whistle. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Rangers. He shoots.
No chance there.
Passed ahead to Carter. Here's Mike Knuble, who hasn't found the net all night long. Dumped in by Metropola. From behind the net. Pass up to Drury. Shoots quickly. Scooped up by New York. It's corralled by Gomez. He gets stapled by Vananen. Shot! Here's Brendan Shanahan. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Drury. It's in front. Shot the puck on the slot. Front of the net. Another shot. The door is shut by Nitti. Picked up by Philadelphia. Thrashed. Puck picked up by Dawes. It's a one-on-one battle. Shot from the slot. Nitti covers up. It doesn't look very comfortable, but getting one leg on top of the other did the job. Boros wins the draw. Right in front. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle.
He'll be getting up and looking for the number of that truck.
Rangers win yet another faceoff. Shoots the puck.
Wow, Jim, that would have been game over.
Here's Danny Briere, who's only... He shot! Here's Brendan Shanahan. What a gritty performance. Quick shot! In front. Shoots the puck. Takes it behind the net. Into the slot. Round the back. Skating through center ice. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Shot! Scooped up by New York. And another shot. Shoots the puck from the slot. New York with it now. To Dubinsky. He shoots! Philadelphia picked it up. Quick up to Gagne. He turned it over. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Behind the net. Over to Eminger.
With less than a minute to play, these teams are gearing themselves up for overtime.
Ahead to Puka. Blistering shot. Coburn to Richards. Here comes Richards. Throws it at the net. To Voros. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Circles the net. In front. Shoots. Richards. He passes it to Hartnell. Shot the puck. Picked up by Philadelphia. Behind the net. Quick up to Naslund. A one-on-one battle. Shot from the slot. Grabbed by Naslund. Down to the final seconds of the third. He scores! Marcus Naslund beating the buzzer for a one-goal lead.
Well, there's no question that Naslund is one of hockey's best finishers. If there's an opening, you can bet he's going to find it.
New York gets that one just under the wire.
That's probably your game winner right there.
That ends it. New York wins this game and keeps the streak alive. New York is trailing 1-0 and the third period gets underway. Faceoff goes to the Rangers. Here comes, he scores! Scott Gomez has tied it up.
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
Here comes Scott. He scores to take the lead early in the third.
Love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league.
Nice goal. Here comes Scott. He scores! And early in the third, they're right there.
That puck was wired into the back of the net. He got all of that slap shot.
Shots are 13-8 for New Jersey. Here's Chris Drury. Here comes Patrick Elias. He picked it off. Just one man to kick. Shoots! To Wisniewski. Now quick up to Zajac. Here comes Patrick Elias. Shoots from the slot. It's grabbed by Redden. Here comes Wade Redden. Fires it from the left. Here's a turnover.
He burned him with that move.
Here comes Scott Gomez. He gets roughed up by Wisniewski. Shoots it. Oh, he missed. Wisniewski takes it. Outstart the Devils. They're in over the blue line on the attack. And it's moved out to center ice. It's 2-on-1. Brodeur the save. Fires it. Missed the net. Grabbed by New Jersey, cranks it from the slot. Along the boards, Lundqvist stoned him. To Gomez. Here comes Scott Gomez. Throws it at the net. Brodeur made the save. Here comes Brian Ralston. Snaps the shot. New York takes over. Quick up to Drury. A one-on-one battle. Backhander. He scores, and they're running away with this one into the third.
Right from the moment this guy started in the league, he's been a consistent goal scorer. Not many players these days can say they've averaged better than 20 goals for their first 6 seasons.
Here comes Brian Rolston. Denied by Lundqvist.
Number 18.
Shoots the puck. He scores, and it's a huge lead in the middle of the third.
Drury has always shown he's been a go-to guy for his team when they need a goal. That's why he's been a very valuable asset in the playoffs.
From behind the net.
Assisted by number 6.
Shot right on. He scores.
Everyone knew the big slap shot was coming, but when it's taken with that kind of force and accuracy, hey, there's not much that can be done to stop that one.
Goes behind his net.
Assisted by number 6.
Gathering speed. Here comes Scott Gomez. Turned aside by Brodeur. New Jersey will start the breakup. It's a one-on-one battle. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He scores! And now he's got a pair.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
Face off one by Gomez.
Scored by number 44.
From behind the net.
By number 18.
Back the other way they come. He shoots!
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
Rangers win yet another face-off.
Assisted by number 6. Wade Redden.
And they're out of their own zone to center. Here comes Wade Redden in the corner. Hard shot. Weeks made the save. Into the slot. Another quick shot. Gomez. Oh, he hit the post. To Zajac. Now he moves it out. Here comes Patrick Elliott. Just wide of the goal. Vishnevsky. Zajac. Another shot. Huge save by Lundqvist. To Drury. There's the wrist shot. To Zajac. Here comes Brian Rolston. Lundqvist turned the shot away. To Gomez. And he moves it into the attacking zone. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Here comes Brian Rolston. Quick shot. Scores!
He can hold the puck for so long while loading up the shot. He just waits for the goalie to make a move, and then wham!
Shot total is even, 22-22. Intercepted. Shoots the puck from the left. Gomez. Here comes Scott Gomez. Blasts it right on. Grabbed by New Jersey. Here comes Brian Rolston. He shoots. It goes wide. Drury. Under a minute to go in the third. Right in front. Shots on goal are now 23-23. New York gets it. Another shot wide of the net. It's 2-on-1 to Zajac. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. Zajac quickly another shot. He stopped it again. New York grabs it. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. It's all over now. New York wins this game and keeps the streak alive. New York held a brief lead in the second period, but they couldn't hold it for long.
This is a do-or-die third period for both these teams.
Gomez won the draw. Here comes Scott Gomez. Miller's got it, and he hangs on. About to drop the puck. Here's Craig Rivet. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Corralled by Dubinsky. Right in front. Passed over to Rivet. Out comes Thomas. Thunder is hit into the boards. Shoots it hard. He freezes the puck. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Rangers win yet another faceoff. Shot it right on! He scores to take the lead early in the third.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
Ryan Miller makes the save. Aye. To a Finneganov. The Rangers will get a chance to move up. Here's Fred. And he's stopped by Ryan Miller. In front. Pass up to net. One-timed it. Jumped on by Buffalo. Behind the net. Connolly. Now it's passed to a Finneganov. To Drury. It's 2-on-1. Shot the puck. Scooped up by New York. Into the slot. Miller stopped that. Connolly with the puck to a Finneganov. And he moves it and he scores! And now he's got a pair. Face-off won by Fritchie. Got the puck on the left.
Assisted by number 19, Tim Connolly. And
He's only got one to beat. Shot! Lundqvist made the great glove save. It's 2-on-1. Under the net. Crushed. Jumped on by Buffalo. Takes it hard on net. Buffalo gets a hold of it. Breakaway. Shoots it. He scores! And midway through the third, they've got a go-ahead goal. New York needs to tie the game and avoid getting scored on again.
And they need to do it in half a period. It's a tall order.
Snaps the shot.
assisted by number 32.
Over center.
And by number 27, Teppo
To Brendan Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Miller stopped that. He hangs on to the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Gomez. Shot. He scores. Gomez has tied it up.
Gomez's skill can be a huge problem for opposing defenders. He is so elusive in the offensive end, and that quick release of his is a nightmare for goaltenders.
Shoots from deep in the slot. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Into the corner he goes. In front. Shoots the puck from the slot. It's grabbed by Gostad. Here's Jochen Heck. Hasn't registered a shot up. There's a shot. Pass up to Dubinsky. Here comes Shanahan. Fires it. In front. Another shot. And he whistled it wide of the net. It's man against man. He scores to make it 4-3. Face-off won by Fritchie. Shoots the puck from the left. Spacek scoops it up. Intercepted by New York. Shoots the puck. Rivet behind the net. Ahead to Kulik. Here come the Rangers. They're pouring it on. Shot it. To Waugh. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He gives it away. Blasts it from the slot. Jumped on by Buffalo. Up to Mayer. It's 2-on-1. Shoots it. Hit the man in front of the net. To Naslund. Here comes Marcus Naslund. Shoots the puck. Mayer. It's 2-on-1. Oh, off the crossbar. To Shostrom. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Here come the Rangers on the attack again, desperately seeking the tying goal. Face-off won by Dubinsky. Here's it. Corralled by Zherdev. Takes it behind the net. Shoots the puck from the slot. Circles the net into the slot. Great save, Miller. We're ready for the face-off. The Rangers win another draw. We're down to the final minute of the third. Miller made the save. About to drop the puck. The Rangers win another draw. Picked up by New York.
He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check.
Around the back. Under the net. Into the corner. Run over. New York picks it up. Leveled. Buffalo grabs it. They're into the attacking zone. Lundqvist turns him away. Jumped on by Dubinsky. To Hesht. He turned the puck over. Here comes Shanahan. Miller the save. He freezes the puck. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Fritchie. Takes it behind the net. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. In front. Wrist shot from the slot. Circling the net. And that ends this one. New York takes the loss and sees their winning streak come to an end.